Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there is no chance of electrocution. Also, make sure you turn off the water supply to the washer. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the inner door boot seal clamp in an LG washer. It's going to be a very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a Phillips and a Torx 20 screwdrivers, a pair of pliers, and a pair of clamp pliers. Also, LG makes two different door boot seal clamp pliers. The part number for the other door boot clamp plier is 383ER2001A, and for the inner boot clamp pliers is 383ER4004A. If you don't have them, you can get them from AppliancePartsPros.com. You also can check your local tool shop for a similar generic spring removal pliers. In this video, I'll be using the outer door boot clamp plier for both boot seal clamps. If you'll ask why, the answer will be just because I already have them. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new inner door boot seal clamp. The inner door boot seal clamp secures the door boot seal to the tub. The main reason for the inner door boot seal clamp to be replaced is if it gets corroded and breaks, no longer keeping the door boot seal in place. This can cause a major water leak. Get down and open the pump filter door. Push the door hinges and remove it completely. Place a towel on the floor. Pull out the pump drain hose from the holder. Place some kind of a dish under and pull the hose cap out. If there's any water inside the pump, it should drain into the dish. Save the cap, don't plug it back yet. Remove the Phillips screw that holds the door housing and pull the housing out. Take out this Phillips screw that holds the front panel to the chassis. Open the door. To remove the spring clamp, I'm going to use the special spring clamp removal pliers. We'll start with exposing the spring, pull back on the seal, and then insert the pliers into the loops at the end of the spring. And then we're going to squeeze them hard, and the clamp comes off. So next thing, we're going to remove the boot seal of the right side of the opening. So we can reach in there, tack it in, and then using the Phillips screwdriver, remove the two screws that hold the switch. Push in the door switch and remove the door boot seal off the front panel completely. And now we can close the door. We need to remove the top panel in order to get it apart. Using the Phillips screwdriver, take out two lower screws from the rear brackets, slide back and remove the top panel. Pull out the detergent dispenser drawer, press the tab and remove it completely. Using the Phillips screwdriver, take out the two screws on the sides of the drawer opening and slide the housing out. Remove the single Phillips screw in the right corner at the back of the control panel. Open the two retainers. Pull out the harness and disconnect the three wire plugs by pressing the tabs. Starting on the right, pull out the top of the control panel to release the tabs and remove the control panel from the cabinet. Now we can take the control panel out of the way. And using the Phillips screwdriver, take out all 6 screws off the top of the front panel. Hold the panel so it won't fall off. Tilt the front panel back and lift it off the bottom hinges. Put the panel out of the way. Using the pliers, squeeze the clamp on the drain hose at the bottom of the door boot seal and pull out the hose. Use the opportunity to clean the hose and the opening. Next, using the same pliers, remove the hoses from both sides of the boot seal. Remove the hose clamps from the door seal. Also, clean the hoses and the openings, if needed. Now, insert the Torx screwdriver in the loop above the lock at the boot seal clamp. Install the clamp pliers into the loop at the bottom and at the top, and squeeze the pliers as far as it can go to spread the spring. Hold the top part with a Torx screwdriver and remove the spring from the hook. If you get the right spring removal tool, insert it into the loop and into the top spring loop and pull the spring over the hook. This is the old inner door boot seal clamp next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from appliancepartspros.com. Place the inner boot seal clamp in the groove and check if it's in completely. Install the clamp pliers into the spring loops and squeeze the pliers to spread the spring. Hold the upper portion of the clamp with a Torx screwdriver and place the spring onto the hook. It may not work the first time. Try it again. After the clamp is installed, remove the pliers and the screwdriver and visually check if the clamp is in the groove. Pull hard on the boot seal to see if it's properly installed. Using the pliers, squeeze the clamps, place them on the door boot seal ports, and install hoses on the sides of the boot seal. Install the drain hose and using the pliers, secure it at the bottom of the seal. Now we can reassemble the washer. Bring the front panel and install it on the bottom hinges. Make sure the pump drain hose is in the opening. Rotate the front panel up and secure it to the cabinet with the 6 screws using the Phillips screwdriver. Now the control panel. Insert the wires into the opening and install the bottom panel tabs into cutouts in the panel and push the top to lock the upper tabs. Secure the panel with the Phillips screw at the top right corner. Connect the 3 wire plugs and lock the harness into the retainers. Install the dispenser housing. Make sure the front end is locked in around the opening in the control panel. Secured with the 2 Phillips screws. Slide the drawer in. Install the top panel. Place it on the cabinet just about 1.5 inches away from the front. Slide it forward to lock the tabs. Secure the top panel with the 2 Phillips screws at the back. And then we can install the switch. Match that switch inlet with the cutout and secure it with 2 Phillips screws. Alright, now we're going to install the boot seal over the door frame lip. Make sure it's installed all around. Do the visual check. Alright, now we can install the clamp. We're going to use the clamp tool. First, we're going to put this tool into the loops at the end of the spring. Hold it. And we're going to install the top into the groove. Keep the spring at 6 o'clock. Then spread it. And install the clamp in the groove. And again, make a visual check. And then pull hard on the boot seal. Make sure it's not going to come off. All right. Now we're going to close the door. Install the single Phillips screw at the bottom of the drain pump filter door. Install the door housing, slide the hose into the cutout, and secure it with the Phillips screw. Plug the drain hose. Place the drain hose in the holder. Install the filter door on the hinges and close it. Turn the water on. Plug the washer back in and make sure there's no leaks. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other repair videos available on our site, on Facebook, and on YouTube.